In today's episode, we are going to talk about 3 new technologies that are going to change the transportation industry forever. That's right, this is Zach DTV, your place for interesting news from around the net. Let's get right into this. First up, I have a question. How many of you guys saw the movie Logan? In that movie, there's this really cool scene where these all these automated trucks just driving down the road, and they even run somebody off the road. Pretty epic stuff. I couldn't find a photo of it. I tried. Well, there is a company in Sweden called EINRIDE that wants to make those trucks a reality. Now, while most experts believe that the first industry to really be upset by autonomous driving will be trucking, they are looking to make this a reality. This is their all-electric TPOD. It's only 23 feet long, which is a lot shorter than your normal tractor trailer, but you gotta think, there's no cabin on it. This also has no spot for a driver, no controls on the inside, and it is completely autonomous. It does have the ability to be taken over remotely and controlled from a desk, right? That's the way you drive a truck. EINRIDE says it wants to deliver a complete transport system between Gothenburg to Helsingborg by 2020. They have some high hopes here. Right now, though, EINRIDE says they have 60% of the trucks they need ready to take that trip. And they figure that running 200 T-Pods up and down that stretch of highway, they will be able to deliver 2 million pallets worth of goods every year. And according to EINRIDE, this is going to produce the same amount of emissions as 400,000 commuter vehicles, which is actually a huge saving over having traditional diesel-powered rigs run these trips. What do you guys think about it? Is that a good way for a lot of people to lose their jobs? Let me know what you think in the comments down below. Next up, for some more news from the other side of the pond, we have the UK is putting autonomous taxis to the test in Greenwich. Greenwich, I don't know how you guys say it over there. Correct me however I'm wrong, because I'm sure I am. Starting shortly here, for 4 weeks, driverless taxis will be traveling on a 2-kilometer circuit through Greenwich. They're going to have a safety warden on board, someone that can control the speed and shut it down. But there's actually no controls in here for an actual human to take over and drive. So these are completely set up to be autonomous. Actually, they're currently running a similar shuttle at Heathrow Airport. The difference here, while the ones at Heathrow are on dedicated tracks that humans can't get on, the ones in Greenwich are going to be running up and down the street. These things will have chances to come into collisions, although even if something were to happen, they're traveling at 15 kilometers an hour. That's like 10 miles an hour for the rest of us here. So they're not moving fast enough to do any real damage. And like I said, for the test run, they will have a safety warden on board. So if you want to go ride the taxi of the future, get yourself on down there, step on, that can hold up to 5 people, and let a robot drive you around a little bit. This next story is probably the best one I am going to cover today. It was sent to me by my buddy Jeff. He and his wife have a little YouTube channel. They call it Binance on Tour. Check it out if you want to see some pretty cool edited vacation footage. But anyway, he sent me this story about Elon Musk. You know, god of development it seems. He's got his fingers into everything. And as you know, he's got Tesla. Well, something that makes him even more epic is a tweet he put out. Just tap the voice button on the steering wheel and say, play Monty Python, or navigate home, or anything. The voice commands work pretty well. To clarify, you hit the voice button and say, play Bright Side of Life by Monty Python. And it will play the song from Life of Brian. I know a little bit my inner nerd's coming out, but anybody who's down with Monty Python is definitely okay in my book. And on that note, I'm going to wrap it up. Thanks for stopping in. If you like what I do, go ahead and click that subscribe button. Keep in mind also, every Saturday, I'm going to start doing a live stream. I'm thinking around 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where we could talk about the week's worth of content, really go over what's new, what's out there, and just get to know each other as a community. Does that sound good to you? Let me know in the comments. It is Thursday now, so tomorrow's Friday. I will be back then. I'll see you guys there. Be safe.